A good place to start your research for the Decade Project would be the Junior Student Resource Center database. All you have to do is click on the apple here, and a new page will pop up. It might ask, where can we take you? If you see this screen, click on Start a New Session. Now, before you see this screen here, it might also ask you for a password. If it asks you for a password, make sure you ask Ms. Gonzalez or any of the other librarians and they can give you the password. Once you see this screen, click on the apple again. So here's the home page for the Student Resource Center Junior Database. What you need to do next is go over here and click on Topic Trees and select Cultures. Now here's a list of all the countries and cultures that this database has articles on. Let's click on Korean culture to see what we find. Here's a list of all of the research that we have for Korean culture. You can see that there is a row of tabs at the top. The tabs divide up your research results into certain types. The first type that you see is reference. This list is made up of reference articles. This means that these articles come from encyclopedias and books. You can see here that we have 15 articles. The next tab is magazines. There are 3 magazine articles here. Next we have academic journals. An academic journal is a research magazine. All the articles in academic journals have been proofread by experts in their subject. Academic journals are a great place to look if you really want to impress your teachers with your research. Next is a list of news articles. Most of these articles come from newspapers, and you can see that we have 3 here. Now here's the Creative Works tab. Creative works are often works of art or music. You can see that nothing happens here when I click on Creative Works. That means that there are no creative works for Korean culture. The next tab shows you all of the primary resources. And finally, we have the Multimedia tab. The Multimedia tab is where you can find pictures, audio clips, and video clips. Unfortunately, there are no multimedia files available for Korean cultures, but many of the other cultures and countries have multimedia files available. Now let's go back to our reference tab. We have 15 articles. Some of these articles are easier to read than the others. You can tell how difficult they are by looking at the colored shapes on the left side of each article. A green circle means it's a basic reading level. That means it's really easy. A yellow square indicates an intermediate reading level. That means it's not too hard, but not too easy. And a red triangle means that it's advanced. It's high school level reading and might be a little more difficult to read. If you have trouble with reading, you might want to avoid the articles with the red triangles. Once you find an article that looks helpful, click on the title to read the whole thing. Here is an article on Korean Americans. You can see that it's several paragraphs long. If you like this article, you can print it, email it, or download it. One of the cool things you can do with your article is listen to it. This is really helpful if you have trouble reading or if English is your second language. Just press the play button here to hear it. If you're at home, you can also download an MP3 file of the article and listen to it. Finally, there's one important thing you don't want to forget. Always remember to cite your article. This means that you have to give credit to the author for writing this article. Here's an easy way to do that. Scroll down to the bottom of the article and you'll see there's a section for source citation. Most teachers will ask you to create a bibliography or works cited page. All you have to do is copy and paste this section right here into your bibliography. So that's how to use our Junior Student Resource Center database. Remember, you can use the database from home and from school, and if you need help using it, just ask one of the librarians.